Yeah.
Hopefully, as you're driving, we're going to go to the beach in Portugal. This is so exciting.
Yes.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carlos. Hi from Lisbon.
Hello, Martin.
Okay, good morning,
Hi,
everyone.
Carla.
I think Etty and myself, I think we're the only one on this side of the Atlantic right now. Everyone else is in Portugal.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, good morning, everybody. Let's see, do we have anyone else to admit at this point? No. So, in a moment, I will be sharing a presentation. Carlos and myself will be doing this. It's a joint project between myself. I'm in Toronto and I belong to my local BNI chapter, and Carlos is in Portugal, and he reached out to us in Toronto, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to showcase some of the super hosts that are available in Portugal for those that are interested in visiting the country. I know it's beautiful. I was there, I would say, the fall of 2018, and the weather was stunning. It was
Like now.
amazing.
Yeah.
Perfect weather for touring. I know you're
23 degrees.
and most people think of the beach and so on and so forth because it's such a big draw in Portugal, but I don't want anyone to think that you can't go in November like I did. It was fabulous weather, and you could tour around to your heart's delight with never breaking a sweat. No gloves, no heavy coat. It was just perfect. It was absolutely perfect. So with that, I would like to start the presentation, and bear with me if, look at that. There we go. Can you see it on the screen?
No.
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 Okay, so let's just go back and to here and share screen. This should do it. How's that?
Yes. Yes, I can see it.
Okay, lovely. Okay, so this was a joint project. There were 9 super hosts involved. They all provided me with information, and Carlos was my point of contact. So a lot of information came from Carlos. So that's just a picture I snapped somewhere in Lisbon. One of the little tuk-tuks along the way. So what about Portugal? Why is it so attractive? Well, you've got friendly people and more than 2,000 years of history and heritage. There are amazing monuments and natural scenery can be seen, whether you're on land or if you're on the water looking over. It's really beautiful. Fantastic wines and delicious gastronomy. Portugal follows the Mediterranean diet, and they are culturally unique, and there's many World Heritage sites throughout the country.
Yes.
As a Canadian, I found this really easy in that just about everyone spoke fluent English there. Most Portuguese will speak 2 or 3 or even more languages, but just about everybody speaks English. And that made it really easy for my getting around. It's a very safe country. In 2019, it was considered the 3rd most peaceful country in the world by the Global Peace Index. Portugal has a wonderful network of roads, so if you are to be renting a car, it would be very easy to get around. And of course, everybody knows Portugal for the sun. The sun is very invigorating. Now, there were World Travel Awards, and Portugal really did well there. In 2019, it was considered the world's leading destination by the World Travel Awards. The Algarve, it's located in the south. It was considered Europe's leading beach destination. Lisbon was considered Europe's leading city break destination. Europe's leading adventure tourist attractions. I didn't get to any, I'll have to go back. Europe's leading cruise port is the Lisbon cruise port, and the islands of Madeira and the Azores are simply beautiful. The Madeira Island was considered Europe's leading island destination in 2019. Now, this is a big factor for those wanting to spend time in Portugal. The cost of daily life is not expensive. And the super hosts, the 9 different super hosts that we're showcasing, it is their goal to help the visitor find the best price for their vacation stay. It's a place to discover, and they know how to host their guests. And as mentioned in Forbes, many visitors believe that Portugal is an excellent choice when investing in a vacation home for their retirement. This will be the last one about facts here. Europe's best destinations has to be the hike of 7 Hanging Valley Trail in the Algarve. And the Benagil Sea Cave in the Algarve, considered one of the top 20 most beautiful caves in the world. Portugal is small, but there's always something new to see. And you can stay in excellent vacation rentals with many amenities in many very welcoming regions. And so our super hosts are broken out in like Madeira, the center of Portugal, and then the Algarve. And if at any time anyone wants to reach out for any particular reason, by all means, speak to me and I will put you in touch with one of the super hosts. Now, I'm not sure. David, are you here? If you are, if you wanted to.
No.
No?
Maybe.
So.
But I can explain if you want.
Okay. So maybe I will stop sharing. And do you want to share your screen, Carlos, to speak to the slides at your own comfortable pace?
No, you change the slides. It's better.
Okay.
For me. Thank you.
So there you go.
David Santos is a super host at Madeira Island. Madeira Island is simply beautiful, has the best weather, one of the best climates and weathers in the world, always minimum 20 Celsius, has many wonderful spots, wonderful culture, gastronomy, and is simply beautiful. And David has many vacation rentals in the Madeira Island, inland, more in the shore with sea view, and he's an amazing guy. And he was many years working at the cruises, and he has also many service to offer, like a concierge, like a cook, like boat trips, whatever. So you can see it here.
Yes.
He's an amazing guy, I can tell you. He has many experience with hosting persons. He can provide a chef, golf bookings, babysitting, many things, many things. He's a very nice guy. My butler, he was a butler. Yes, I forgot to tell you, he was a butler, I think. So he has experience. Massages are very nice. A massage in the sun is amazing. I can tell you, very relaxing. Car rental, of course, so is perfect. And Madeira is a place to visit. You will fall in love with Madeira. It's very simple.
And another thing a lot of people don't realize where it is situated. So it's further south of the mainland. So it is very nice and warm. As you mentioned, the beautiful temperatures.
All year round. And just a detail. Of course, now we are at the COVID time, but they have lots of events all year round, and the firework at New Year's Eve is considered one of the most beautiful in the world. Many persons go there only in New Year's Eve from all around the world just to see the firework, because of course the firework comes from the inland, from the shore, and from the sea. It's totally different.
Yes. And then
Natércia.
Yes.
Natércia Nunes has some vacation rentals in the center of Portugal, in the central coast of Portugal, known as the Costa da Prata, the Silver Coast. Nowadays, this coast is known all over the world because it has the biggest waves to surf. I think you heard about that.
Yes.
People from the United States. I think the name of the guy is McNamara. I think he is American. He began showing the waves of Nazaré in the Silver Coast, and now many persons come to surf that waves with 30 meters, 40 meters, amazing waves, very dangerous, of course, but it's a interest point of global level. Of course, there she has many five-star vacation houses, rentals, as you can see on these photos. It's a very welcoming place, very safe also, with a mix of cities and villages. Here, I think is not on these pictures, but you can see after. There is some castles. One of the most interesting points is the castle of Óbidos. And they have a fair, a party that I love a lot, and you will understand why, because it's the chocolate party. They make a chocolate party every year in the castle, and it's simply amazing. Of course, she has villas for 10 persons with pool, with views, as you can see, with a lake. It's very nice vacation rentals.
Well, it looks stunning. And then we have the Diva Apartments. And where would these be located?
Martin.
Yes.
Diva Apartments are located in the center of Lisbon.
Lovely.
So actually, we manage 20 apartments in the old town of Lisbon, and normally they are pretty well equipped. They have a really good quality and nice design, and we combine normally the beautiful design with the professional and authentic hosting. So we want to offer the client like a personal touch. We are there for doing like when he is arriving, we are giving them a very nice welcome. We show the apartment, and then we can help them to find services if they need. So we can help them finding like a simple transfer or day trips, walking tours. We like a food tasting, a tuk-tuk tour, or maybe a day trip outside of Lisbon, going to Sintra or to the south side. It depends all on the client, because we have like a direct contact with them, and then we can help them to find the right services if they like to use them. So it's like all the superhosts, they try to give this personal touch to help the people to get the best services if they like them to use. This is a nice view from a viewing point in Lisbon. So you can see on the left side the castle, and then you see the Liberty Street going down to the river. And on the back, you see the mountains already from the south side of the Arabida Mountains. So close to the beaches. So Lisbon has 7 hills, and it's always pretty interesting to get these different kind of views.
Absolutely. I did not make it to this vantage point.
All right.
Go back.
You know, there is the seven hill tuk-tuk tour. We recommend to clients in 2 hours, they can see a lot of Lisbon, the different views over different neighborhoods. And normally it's good if people don't have a lot of time. So in 2 hours, they get to know more or less the Old Town area, and they can make the photos. They have like a guide from the tuk-tuk tour with them. And it's good to start to get to know fast the center. And then you can prioritize which kind of neighborhoods you like to see more. So these are things people can do if they don't have a lot of time. Sometimes it is better to do this kind of tours first to start the right way with their holidays.
I have to agree with you, Martin. I always recommend that to clients, even if it's a city that they're somewhat familiar with, that they do a tour, a high-level overview, and then they'll be able to spend their precious vacation time doing exactly what they want, because they'll go back to it.
Exactly.
So thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you.
And here we go. I don't know if Anna's with us, so, oh my Lord, that is so pretty.
This is Ana Clara as a place, an ancient place with many heritage in a village, in a city called Évora. Évora is a city with more than 2,000 years. 2,000 years. It has a lot of Roman heritage that you can visit, and Ana Clara as his vacation rental is like here in Portugal we call it a boutique hotel, a charming hotel.
Yes.
Not so many rooms, high quality standards, high quality, traditional architectural, as you can see on the pictures, and most of all, focus to the client, to the experience, and to show the heritage. This is a restored 15th century mansion, as you can read over there. So it's house with 500 years old.
Wow.
If we make a sum of how people age here, we don't have 500 years old. So lots of heritage, lot of history, lot of color. This is the patio inside. Of course, this kind of charming hotels has also the ancient and the modern. The modern, of course, is the comfort, is the spa and the jacuzzi in the roof. Other things, you are in a 500 house, in the jacuzzi, in the rooftop. It's really amazing. Having a glass of wine of Évora, you are in the sky, I can tell you. It seems like you died and went in paradise, more or less like that. So, and Ana Clara is a wonderful lady with more than 30 years of experience in the hospitality business, and she gives also classes, formation in the hotels worldwide to the directors of hotels and the employees to teach how to be a better host, how to receive guests better.
Oh, that's very, so the super hosts will actually do training on how to be the best host for
Yeah,
their.
Amara do that. She's a teacher, and she many times during the year she's not there. She's giving classes to hotel directors, receptionists, every kind of employees of hotel, how to receive better, how to be a better host. As you can see, the house has a spa, a jacuzzi, a sauna, of course, and it's located.
Yes, it has a lot of charm, but a lot of modern features, comforts. I should say modern comforts. And the next.
Just to tell you, is considered a Alentejo region. Some newspapers from the United States and also from Canada are saying that Alentejo region, it's a big region in Portugal, between my region, Algarve, between Lisbon, the region of Martin, is considered the new best thing, the new discovery for tourism gurus that say this is the new Tuscany, like in Italy, because it's like that. Lots of wineries, lots of food, lots of genuine persons, genuine architectural. It's not changed by the new things, the technologies. It retains the genuine things like 500 years ago, 100 years ago. Let's continue, Lisa.
Okay, so.
Carla, it's here. Carla.
Wow.
Carla?
Pera.
We're going to admit her. There, Carla's back.
Okay.
Carla, I think is back, yes.
Yes, Carla's back.
Are you there, Carla? Carla.
Yes, hello. I'm sorry. I had a phone call coming in and it cut me off Zoom.
Oh,
Hello, Lisa. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you so
Hello.
much for this opportunity. I'm Carla Pita from Real Life Concierge. And before anything else happens, I would love to share where I work from. Can you see Praia da Rocha?
Yes,
Can you see the speech?
yes.
No.
Okay. So this is where I work from, Praia da Rocha, where we have in Portimão apartments and villas that we enjoy having our guests with us. We take very special attention right from the moment when we get the reservation. We try and help our guests with anything that they need prior to arriving. And when they do arrive, we give them all the best that they can have. Everything our guests will need, from food advice, where they should eat, where they should have some fun, nightlife, nature experiences, especially with the sea and also with the mountains, because we have a thermal spa in Monchique. And we are very, very happy to be here today with you, speaking directly to Toronto through Zoom Airlines. And we do hope we can all have you with us very soon to enjoy this beautiful Algarve that belongs to us and to everyone that comes and visits us. Thank you so much.
It's gorgeous. Now I'm going to go back to sharing the presentation, and I'm not sure if you can see it.
Yes.
Wonderful. So if you, I went on and picked up some properties, random properties off your web page. They just spoke to me. They look so sunny and bright and.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're very fortunate. We have very modern and very comfortable apartments and villas that you can check on our internet, on our site. It's www.rlconcierge.pt, and you can do direct reservations with us with secure payments. So please do visit our site and dream about visiting us.
Oh, absolutely. And so, and then I just grabbed a screenshot of all the different ways you could filter through what you're looking for. But of course, if you're not seeing it, we just reach out to you personally and tell you what it is we are looking for.
Exactly.
So, and also they offer for varying different stay lengths, whether you're just going over for a few days or if you're looking for a long stay. There's a lot of options available for you there. And the next up, I don't know if we have Joanna with us. So Carlos, you're up.
Joanna Weireichmann is also from German proceedings, like Martin, and she is a wonderful lady. She has many professional rentals also in the same area as Carla Pita, in Portimão area and Alvor area. She is a very talented lady. She gives also formation and classes about Portugal and about hosting and about people that want to invest in Portugal. Just a thought, just saying about this. Portugal is also considered now, and from some years now, a wonderful place, amazing place to invest in real estate. And why? Because for all of that reason that Lisa showed us, the weather, the safety, whatever, but also because of the bonus that non-Portuguese persons can have investing in Portugal. If you are not Portuguese, if you buy a property in Portugal, you have many of bonus regarding taxes and fees. So many persons are buying here in Portugal. Of course, she provides a professional service, and he has a very good business organization with employees, and that of course you can see on her work that is high standard work and those things. She's very professional too, and she's an amazing woman, amazing businesswoman. We like business women. Isn't it like that, Martin? We like it. We love it.
Sure.
And I'm not sure if we have Carla. Do we?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Lovely.
Sorry. Yes.
Are ruling this. Carla. Carla Neves. It's not this Carla. It's not a Carla.
No, it's not me.
Carla is one of the most amazing places that I knew. It's more inland. It's a property that that comes to her from her family. Is surrounded by orange trees, many orange trees. Some people say that the oranges from this part of the Algarve are the best in the world, best of comparing with the orange from California. Comparing to the Algarve oranges, the California oranges are not good. These oranges are smaller, very sweet, simply amazing. She has a place with with a traditional architectural. One of the icons of this traditional architectural is this kind of chimneys, as you can see in the middle of the house. The chimneys from the Algarve, and surrounded by orange trees. Is a place with 8 rooms facing the orange trees, thousands of orange trees. And this place also does events and meetings and weddings, by example, because it's huge. Of course, there's a pool, as you can see on the picture on the right side. Before this is the event room to make weddings, events, etc. You can see one of the bedrooms on the bottom, and it's an amazing place. It's very, 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 very nice. You can put the next slide. Of course, she does also gastronomy tours and wine tours. And this is very nice. You can have, you can taste local products, local wine, and it's very easy to fall in love with Portuguese food and wines. It's easy. I think it's the easiest thing in the world is to come to Portugal. You taste a sweet, the fish, smoke them, and you say, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here. It's like that. It's very easy. Now, I don't know if I know this guy. Okay.
Oh my God.
Carlos. I manage 19 vacation rentals in the Algarve, in the center of the Algarve. Over there is one of the most iconic places in the Algarve, in Portugal, and in is the Senhora da Rocha Chapel. I live 200 meters from this chapel, and it's an amazing place. I have villas and apartments and townhouses like vacation rentals. I like to be very close to my guests. I'm available 24 hours, day and night, 7 days a week. Before I'm in this meeting, I was lunching with 3 couples. One from Canada, one from London, and one from Germany. All my guests. Before I was here, I was lunching with them, of course, and they love the food, the wine that my wife made, and they don't want to leave. They went for 2 months and 3 months, and they were saying, and what about 1 more month? And what about, and of course, they began thinking of buying a property here also, and making partnerships. So I like the way I live, and they say I'm a lucky guy to live here. Yes, I'm lucky, but I search and I work for that kind of luck. Here in this region, you can have lots of activities that goes from the best golf courses in Europe. I'm surrounded by 8 golf courses. Of course, you have the team water parks, from submarine with dolphins, with the slides. We have the boat tours to the sea caves, yacht tours. We have ride lessons, horse lessons and ride lessons with horses. We have, as Lisa talked about, the best hikings in Europe here in the cliffs. We have also canoeing, jet skis, wine tastings, food tastings, lots of things that people love because are activities outside and that people are in touch with the senses, with listen, with tasting, with the mouth, with the nose, and so people fall in love. Here, we are surrounded for all kinds of restaurants also. We have the traditional restaurant of Portuguese food, Italian, the best Italian, but we have also here, I live 500 meters from a 2 Michelin restaurant that the name is Ocean, is on the ocean. You are eating and you are seeing the ocean. It's simply amazing. I'm thinking to go there, but I'm making, like in Portuguese, we call it a peditório or vaquinha. If you want to contribute, I go there.
It looks beautiful.
So here are the beaches. Here is simply amazing. And I want to the opportunity to thank Lisa for this amazing presentation, and she helps that she's giving to us. And Lisa, I will make an offer that you cannot refuse.
Yes, yes, I must come down. I'll
Not the Godfather, but
yes.
you
Now,
pay. You pay the flight, and I give you a week here. Okay? You can write. You pay the flight because I'm not rich. You pay the flight from Canada, and I give you a week here for you and another person. Okay?
okay, sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Oh,
Me, Kate.
packing. Um, thank you so very much. Now, do we have Mikey?
No.
No. Okay. So if you would please, on his behalf.
Mikey is a young man, very talented. So he's also a university teacher. He works in the, we can call it the VEP area of the Algarve. He has lots of high standard vacation rentals, villas. He was the creator, is the father of our group of Portuguese superhosts. And I think he has a great future because he's really a talented and a big entrepreneur. And we miss that he's not here, but and his vacation rentals are really in a gold area. The nearest town where he has the vacation rentals is Lolé. Lolé has a very attractive castle. He has also, Lolé, the city, has also one of the prettiest markets in Europe. Is a market inside a building with 200 years old. And it's very nice that when you enter that kind of building and you have inside the fish, the vegetables, lots of colors, lots of smells, of course you fall in love with that. As I told you, he has many villas, high standard villas, as you can see here in this picture.
And I want to say that there's so many amazing super hosts. We featured 9. And oh, I threw in a picture of myself in Lisbon. If anyone, you know, this will be available on Facebook. It'll be available on YouTube, and it has everyone's web page at the bottom of the slide, so you could find out how to reach them. But if anyone needs to reach me to reach them, by all means, they can reach out to me at lbooth@expediacruises.com, and I'll be more than happy to direct you to any and all of the super hosts. So Any questions, anyone?
Yes.
Oh, Carla, you're muted.
No. When do you think that you can begin traveling outside Canada?
You know what? It might be a little while now. We just had the federal government on the television this morning speaking to being very cautious leading up through the new year, like over the Christmas holidays that will be coming up. And so I'm hoping, I'm ever hopeful for the vaccines that are coming out. That will be a game changer. Once we have the vaccines and people are agreeable to them, and there's, you know, in North America, there's differing levels of acceptance of vaccines and that. I think that you'll have, once they're available, you'll have a good number of Canadians looking to make their way over to Portugal as soon as they can. Honestly, because we globally, everyone has been just itching to travel, to go anywhere. And Canadians have a long history of traveling to Portugal. So I think it's something that's going to be reinvigorated by a vaccine.
Yeah. No, I'm talking that because, as I told you, I have a Canadian couple here.
Yes.
They arrived in October, and now they will leave 4th December. They want to book next October and November, and they want to book also to January after Christmas, but they are thinking, they say, next October, November, yes. Next January and February, let's see, because of the flights. But they want to come, they go there, they will come back 4th December because of Christmas, because of the family, of course. But they want to come back as soon as possible, and they are the second time they are here. They were here in February, in March, and they are here again for two months.
Currently, Canadians are subject to a 2-week quarantine. So when anyone comes back into the country, doesn't matter where you come in from, you are subject to a 2-week quarantine. And some people have been traveling, even in where I'm located. I know of people that have gone to their winter homes in Florida because they just don't want to be here for the winter.
Yes.
But many more people have stayed put. A lot of my neighbors are gone in the winter and I'm still seeing them. And they're still here.
Yeah.
And which is very unusual. It's very unusual to see them in the cold months. So I really think that soon as we have that vaccine and people have a little more confidence, because I find that Canadians, when it comes to travel, are very conservative right now. They're very conservative. And once they have a little more confidence, I see it taking off. I really do.
All right. Just a second.
I have a question, Lisa.
Yes.
How is it traveling to Portugal in the months of January and February, weather-wise? Like, what's it like?
Okay, Martin, Carla, how's the weather in Portugal in January and February?
Well, it depends if you go to the north of Portugal or to the center or to the south. In the north of Portugal, January and February are normally very cold. Well, it's very cold, not as cold as it is in Canada, but normally it's very rainy season as well. Down in the south of Portugal, we don't have much rain, so you'll have temperatures that are around about 13, 14. That's the lowest. Up in the north, it'll go down to maybe 9, 10. More rainy in the north than in the south.
But now Madeira, that's down by Africa.
Yes, we have 2 islands that belong to Portugal. It's Madeira, where David has his homes, and you have Açores as well. I believe you must have heard already of our islands, Açores. And they are very close to the Ecuador, so it's much warmer. Açores is more rainy, but Madeira is, it also varies. If you're in the center of Madeira, it might be a little bit more cold and a bit rainy, but on the outskirts of the island, it's always very sunny and warm. So it's like Carlos has mentioned, the average all year round for the temperatures in Madeira are around about 20 degrees, and the humidity is a bit more higher. So it's quite warm.
Just one thing. I have a real life testimony from Canada.
From Canada.
And Glenn. So talk about what you like, and don't talk what you don't like.
What do you like about Portugal?
Well, this is my second time to Portugal. I was here last year, and Maureen, it's her third time. And I guess the thing that we like best is the Algarve is great for weather all year round. It's, you know, it really is great. The beaches are fabulous, and the cliffs that are above the beaches are quite spectacular too. Really like the food. The wine and the port is nice too. But yeah, the weather is great. I can't say a bad thing about it. It's just a fabulous place to come to.
And the people are wonderful. They're very warm and welcoming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very warm and welcoming, yes.
Very much so. That was my experience. It was my experience. I only had 3 days, and I just ran around the city like crazy just to take everything in. And I even took a bus tour just to make sure that if there was something that wasn't on my list, I saw it.
Right. Well, our plan is to come here every October, November for 2 months. I've been in, I came the first time in May for 2 weeks, a year and a half ago. And that was fabulous. I went to Porto and Lisbon and 5 days in the Algarve. Came back last February, was supposed to be here for 6 weeks, but stayed for 4 because of COVID. Decided we didn't know anything about it, so we went back home. Had a great time, but I felt totally safe coming back here October, November. I think we counted 4 people on the beach today. It's great. It was great. Yeah.
Private beach. Well, that's amazing. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. I should say it's about 15 degrees right here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it's usually cold where I am because I'm right at the lake.
Okay.
16, I stand corrected. But that's not seasonable for Toronto. No, that's not our normal November 20th weather. No, it's just so awesome. So I want to thank everyone that joined in today. And of course, I want to state again, if you want to have any concerns, reaching out to the any of the super hosts, if you can't reach them, by all means, drop me a line and I will get in touch with them for you. I will share your contact info. And if there's anything you're looking for that you might not have heard about, ask. And I'm sure they'll find it for you.
Yes.
Sure.
You know, if it's not on paper and if it's not on the screen, but it's up here, ask. They may have just that right property that's just waiting for you. So I want to thank everyone, and I want everyone to have a lovely Friday. And with that, I will say bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Adeus.
Everyone, have a lovely.
Thank you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Obrigada. Obrigada.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
No problem.